I only cook for my children. My husband will be making his own breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Number 2, I do not help him pay any bills. So if he is short on the rent, on utilities, or anything like that, it is not my problem. I will not be helping him out. His job is to provide for his family, so I am not financially contributing to any of the bills. Number 3, I do not do his laundry. I have my own laundry and my children's laundry to do, so he could do his own. I won't help him put it away. I won't help him fold anything. That's his responsibility. I've been crying all morning long. My husband told me that I needed to pack my stuff and out the house. So I have my bag and I'm about to start packing. I literally have nowhere to go. So I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You know, I would think that this was satire if I didn't know out of personal observation that this kind of thing happens. Yes, indeed, this kind of things happen. See, I personally know through observation of a situation that lasted for a while. It took a while for that divorce to happen, and for the reason that it took so long, I thought was asinine. I don't believe that you should stay together just for the kids, but they lived in a situation where the wife was doing exactly that, expecting the husband to pay the bills, expecting the husband to cook his own food, expecting him to do his own laundry, expecting him to do all these different things. After a while, they even stopped sleeping in the same room. Of course, the intimacy stopped a long time beforehand. And then, of course, she would get mad when he stepped outside the relationship. And I always wondered, why you getting mad when he stepped outside the relationship if you ain't doing shit to make him want to be in the relationship? I mean, you don't cook for him, you don't clean for him, he pay the bills. You don't have sex with him. You don't go out and have fun with him. You don't do anything other than just be present. And you know that the only reason he's staying is because of his kids. And so that was used. And of course, as soon as the kids became old enough, it's over. Now, another situation I find interesting. You see what I'm saying? I've seen this. Another situation that I observed. I observed a man who was married to a woman for a long time. Well, still married. As a matter of fact, to this day, he's still married. Married to a woman for a long time. I think it's been somewhere around 40 years, 50 years, about 40 years now. And in this situation, the woman did cook and clean beforehand, but she wouldn't have sex with him and she didn't date him. And then once the children graduated from high school, she told him that I'm not cooking for you no more. I'm not cleaning for you no more. I was only doing that for the kids. You only got to eat. You only got to eat because of the kids. You only ate because of the kids. But now I'm not cooking for you. I'm not doing anything for you. But she still has expectations for him to take her on vacations and go on vacations with them and all that. And the kids threaten, and because he has stepped out on the marriage now, because he wasn't getting any poom from his wife, he done stepped out on the marriage. Now the kids also utilize the threat of you ain't gonna be able to see your grandkids to keep him from leaving the mama. And plus, he also got the church. You know, the church. He's a regarded member of the church, and she's a regarded member of the church. It's one of those situations where you see them at the church and you think that, well, you know, that's a good couple right there. But the reality is they're a bad couple. They're a bad couple. They're a horrible couple. But because of their societal standings at the church, they don't want to appear to have a divorce and make the church look bad. So they staying together. They still together. Why? Ladies, why would you think that a man is going to stay with you if he is not benefiting from your presence at all? Why would a man want to marry you if you are not being a wife to him? Most men, as I've said before, are not looking for a business partner. We're not looking for a partner. We look for a wife. We look for someone who is going to be a companion with us, someone who is going to be there for us, with us, encourage us, to bring things to the household, to the table that are not measured by cash. You see, so now, are we willing to have the kind of wife that sits around and doesn't do anything? She doesn't cook. She doesn't clean. She doesn't have sex with you. She don't date you. She just want to use you for your money. No, we're not going to settle for that. Do we want the one that's going to cause us problems and not give us peace? No, we're not going to do that either. And definitely that type of woman that was displayed on that video is the type of woman that no man would ever desire to have. Because what's the purpose of it? You just want the paycheck, and that's all you saw the man as is a paycheck. It's a way for you to be able to sit around and do whatever the hell you want to do and not have to worry about that man. And the sad thing about it is I've met women when I was in my dating process who basically expressed that thought to me, that they wanted me to pay all the bills. And they weren't going to do, and they got to keep all their money for themselves, but yet still wanted me to take them out and date them and take them on vacations, provide for their children, and they don't even take care of their own house or barely cook. So what was in it for me? Your poom poom? I can get that anywhere. Your good looks? There's plenty of that everywhere. What did you have to offer? Not a damn thing. Certainly not a companion. And that's what a man wants, a companion, a co-pilot, and not the bullshit that many of them are offering. So what do you guys think? And always remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibration.